just to inform anybody in the group or anybody who's not in the group, I've set a goal 2 years ago on the 2nd of January 2021, and I wrote on Facebook, I'm looking for 10 people who would like to become competent Gundog trainers and want to do a training course to gain a qualification that I can promote them as trainers for the group. You need to have an open mind and are willing to put the work in. You must own a Gundog. Once qualified, I will give you customers to work with to gain further experience and show your skills that you have gained by following myself and the way of Corleone Gundogs and the way we train. To gain a chance of enrollment to this course, you will need to be on Patreon, members group only, and will give you access to Corleone Talk. Dreamers need not apply. I'm only looking for people who want a chance or a change in life that is fantastic and gives you so many opportunities to help others. I do not like failure. I'm only looking for people with passion and desire. And I wrote that on my Facebook page 2 years ago. What can I say? Have we moved forward or have we not moved forward? I think we've got 5 people that I could put forward confidently as trainers of a very, very high standard, working dogs in the field, training dogs for the field, training people how to train dogs for the field, and actually showing it, proving it, and doing it. I never set up a 3-week course, charged you 15 quid, and said that's the way to go. This was open to as many people in the group who wanted to do it, and I think we've got 5, and I think we could have 10. But I've stuck to high quality, people who have been involved, actively been involved, putting up their videos, putting up their work. Your work speaks for itself, and I can gladly promote these people. And in the next few weeks, I'm going to start putting up these people's videos and talking about them, about the quality of their training, their knowledge and their understanding, and the effort that they've put in. They've put in 2 years hard work in the last 2 years, but before that they were still members of Corleone, following me, training my way, and some of those guys now have been training dogs for 5 years. Like I said, we don't give out certificates willy-nilly and try and make a thing of promoting trainers on the backs of they know nothing. We are doing it for the fact we want people to gain success themselves. If you train the people, or the people train themselves by putting the work in, showing their work, then they're the people that I want to promote. I don't want to promote people who are not willing to put the work in. And the first person that we're actually going to highlight, and he's been highlighting himself in the group, and the group appreciate him, and they've gained a lot of knowledge from him and a lot of help. And so people like Gary Marriott, and Gary Marriott's going to be the first person we're promoting publicly, not just within the group, but publicly. If you want a dog of a good standard and you don't want to come all the way down to sunny Cornwall, and you're in the Leicester area, then Gary Marriott can help you produce a dog of quality for working in the field. He's been there, done it, and proved it. I'm not interested in competition dogs at the moment. I'm interested in people who work the dogs in the field and put the dogs under the pressure in the field, working in the field, and they can shoot over them. Gary has trained with me. We've shot over his dog, and we've done so much as a group. I promote Gary from the bottom of my heart, and I wish him all the success. This is what this group is all about. Gary Marriott sent in these 3 short videos of his dogs working in the field. As you can see in the videos, he's got control when he needs it. He can trust them to get out there and work together as a team. That takes some doing, everybody, to get 2 dogs to not fight over the birds, to pick the birds they're told to pick, and enjoy doing the job that they're bred for.
Leave that.
Absolutely nothing wrong with the dog doing that. It's seen a bird down, it's positioned himself to say it's there, Dad, it's there. Gary doesn't want it, he's told his dog, and that dog had to sit there and just wait, and that's important. He's on the edge, but he's waiting. Gary communicated with the dog and said, we don't want that one.
Reckon, get out.
See how the other dog looked back at Gary, but sat there lovely, let the other dog do its job, listened. On the way back in, the dog puts the bird down to rearrange it, to carry it better. Look, nothing wrong with that. Gary said bring it in, and the dog brought it in. You wouldn't get knocked for that. The dog didn't leave the bird, the dog was rearranging the bird.
Here. Dead.
11. Bird just got into Kendrick's again, a cock, it's hard.
Boys. Get out. Lisa, get out. Finch, breeding.
There's a fair few, Princey, gone up above
yeah.
your car on the hedge that runs up to Glade Holler, and that area there, about half a dozen. Okay,
Finch. Tracking. Dead. Dead. Get out. Good boys, well done.
Isn't that great to see a brace of cockers working in the field, not fighting over the birds, bringing them in, keen as mustard to get back out there and pick the others. Gary's knocking the bird on the head, dispatching it in a humane way, and that's the way you should be working your dogs in the picking up field. Your credit to yourself, Gary, those dogs, you've done a fantastic job, and it's great for the group to see. Well done, keep up the great work. That's the way to work a dog in the field, but not only one dog, he's working both dogs. Like we say, never mind the bollocks, show me your dog. That proves whether you can train dogs and work dogs out in the field, and that's what we breed them for. People travel a long distance to train with good trainers, trainers that they're not going to get ripped off by, trainers that are going to teach them how to get a better dog. And people will travel a long distance. But I totally understand in today's financial situation that some people can't afford to travel too far. So my dream has been that I can produce a number of trainers that I can openly promote wholeheartedly, that they won't rip you off, that they can train dogs to a good standard, and you'll get the advice that you need. And I don't give that up lightly. But Gary is one of the people that I would promote, no problem at all. His attitude is straight talking, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for Billy bullshitters. I'm looking for people who say it the way it is, but they get results. So if you live in the Leicester area and you want some help, come over to Patreon and speak to Gary. Gary is one of the affiliated Corleone trainers that he's gone out there, put the work in, and now he's teaching others out there how to train dogs. I don't do this lightly. I only give this to people who deserve it, because I don't want my name tarnished with people I promote who aren't giving good, sound education. That's what it's about. It doesn't happen overnight. Thanks, Gary, for putting the effort in, putting the time in, and producing dogs of quality for everyone to see. Like we say here at Corleone Gundogs, never mind the bollocks, show us your dog. There's so many great pretenders out there. I promote you openly, Gary. Well done.